Hello, today we're gonna talk about exhibition. Exhibition is when we pass primary school. Exhibition is testing our knowledge. We choose an art type and a topic that it is social problem. We need to create everything by ourselves, for example, lines of inquiries, ATL skills, and central ideas. Choose a topic that you have interested on it and you know it well.
We will get a board and write all the information with those posters that has information. We work on small groups and each of us has own responsibilities. We need to know our responsibility and every one of us must be working. We need to assess our work and our group mates' works. We need to give reflection.
Our art type is poetry and our social problem is natural disaster. Our central idea is the causes and consequences of natural disaster help us to create a new era for poems. And our first line is
poetic devices can be analyzed to shape the structure of poems.
Our second line is
poetry can affect people's social life and teach a lesson. Our third line is exploring different types of natural disasters help us to learn about past and future. The end.
Now I'll talk what's poetry. Poetry needs so much finding words. A person who writes poem is called a poet. To create poetry, we need poetic devices, poetic imagination. Poetry needs a special sound. Poetry can be funny or serious or sad. It requires so much time and effort. The poet needs the technique to write it. Poem is created by the imagination of poet. Poetry can solve social problems like natural disasters.
mostly famous poets was in past times. Some poems can be the history of poetry. Poetry can help us to express our emotions even better.
Now I'm gonna talk about natural disasters. Natural disasters is a big disaster that's made by nature, and none of them helps us, and it's very bad for our earth. It can kill everybody in 1 second. There are many kinds of natural disasters like tornado, tsunami, earthquakes, or volcanoes.
Now I will talk about types of natural disasters. There are many kinds of natural disasters. For example, earthquake. It has own scale to measure its power. Volcano is a deadliest natural disaster. It can burn anything easily. Tsunami is really powerful because its wave can be fast like a normal car speed. Mostly thunderstorm is created by power of rain and skies.
Now I'll tell you some fun facts. If an earthquake is under the water, it will create waves that is called Seychelles waves. Fun fact number 2. There are 2 types of volcanoes. One with lava and one with magma and one is with mud. And you can swim in one mud volcano. It's healthy for people. Names of some volcanoes, of some mud volcanoes in Azerbaijan. There are many mud volcanoes like Yanardağ, Garnacha. Its similarities, earthquakes can be created underwater like tsunamis.
And this is the end of this video. Goodbye. If you want to see more, just subscribe.